this video and the next few videos, we'll talk about knight and bishop checkmate, which is one of the harder in-game checkmates for new players and as well as for many more experienced players. For example, myself, I didn't learn this checkmate until I was USCF around 1900. That's when I first learned. But in today's world, there's much more possibility for even adult and rated players to learn this checkmate. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. In this video, we'll talk about one key position, and then in the upcoming videos, we'll talk about further on other key positions. So the number one idea we need to learn is we need to put the king to a corner, and the corner has to be the same color as the bishop. So for example, right now, the king is on a wrong color for the bishop. So white's job right now is to push the king towards to a8. Okay, so let's talk about this key position and let's get started on how to push the king towards a8. We start with check. h7 is covered by the bishop, so that's not possible. The only move is king g8. Now, once the king comes out, we don't want the king to go back to h8. But at the same time, we also don't want the king to come back to h7. We want to push the king towards a8. We want to make a waiting move right here. Bishop d3 or any other diagonal or any other squares on this diagonal, except for h7 certainly. Now, black's only move is to play king f8. And then we want to stop the king from going to g8 by playing bishop to h7. Alright, black only has one move now, king e8. Then we can play knight to e5 with a couple ideas. If the king goes to f8, then we can start pushing. This is helping us to push the king towards a8. Now if black plays king e8, then we play bishop g6. And black's king can't go anywhere near to h8. f8 is covered by the knight, f7 is covered by the bishop, and e7 is covered by the king. So this is a pretty straightforward way for us to push. We'll come back to some of the details later as well. But let's say what happens if the king goes to d8 and maybe try to slowly get into and out of the a8 corner. Then white can play king e6. And now again, if king e8, then knight at d7 to cover f8. King c7 is the trickier move. And this will be the key position 2, which we'll be talking about tomorrow. Alright. So to summarize for now, we need to get the king to the same color as the bishop. The corner where is the same color as the bishop. And then if we get it into a wrong corner, which is a good start, then we slowly move it towards the correct corner. So oftentimes, if the king are in the middle, our first job is to push the king into one corner. And if it's the wrong color, then we push it to the correct corner. Alright, in tomorrow's video, we'll talk about the key position number 2, which is right here. Alright, start practicing and try to test it out yourself with your friends.